What is going on, guys? Your boy BLSG is back here in the building with another Sixers play-by-play. Tonight we have the Philadelphia 76ers at 18-16 taking on the 23-9 Brooklyn Nets. This may look like a blowout, but you know, it's kind of any given night to see what will happen. No Kyrie Irving tonight for the Brooklyn Nets, but for the Sixers, no Doc Rivers, guys. Yes, it's completely mind-blowing, right? No Doc Rivers. Incredible. No Doc Rivers. It's mind-blowing. Yes, if you didn't see my short from earlier, Doc Rivers ended up testing positive for the virus, so he will be out for this game against the Brooklyn Nets, so he will not go today. And I forget who the replacement is for the game tonight. I forget who's replacing Doc.
Now, 0% APR financing for 60 months plus 5. Hey, you experience you guys couldn't believe us.
And replacing the Sixers tonight is assistant coach Dan Burke, who will be replacing the Sixers tonight for Doc Rivers in this case, because Doc Rivers tested positive for the virus. So he is a no-go for tonight against Brooklyn, which will probably make it harder. But hopefully, Burke does, just a very nice job tonight in terms of coaching this team, and hopefully he just knows what to do, and hopefully he will manage this team well. So what's going on to everybody in the chat? We only had one person come into the chat before, and that was Lucas Holman. Said, I have a game the same time the Sixers game starts, but I'll probably be in the chat later in the game, probably end of the fourth quarter. All right, Lucas, take your time there, pal. I went ahead and said that's fine, Lucas. Smash the like button, though. Yeah, guys, make sure to smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Let's go. Coming out of the end of the year, fellas. Probably not going to reach 300, but was a good run at it. As we said, I think it's 252. But it was a good run to try to hit 300, but unfortunately it's probably not going to happen now because there's only today and tomorrow to make that happen, and it's not looking like it's going to happen. Yep. But yeah, man, this year it's been really good for me, and you guys have been the key reasoning why in terms of doing YouTube in times like this. It's just a blessing to have you guys as supporters of this channel, and definitely to help me out in terms of getting my subscribers up and sharing out this content. So that definitely helps me out. So I appreciate that as well. Sorry, guys, just had to take care of something as the starting lineup comes up. For the Brooklyn Nets, it's Kevin Durant, Nicholas Claxton, LaMarcus Aldridge, Patty Mills, and James Harden. As for the Sixers, we have Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Seth Curry, and Tyrese Maxey. I'm just going top to bottom on how I see it on the chart. But it is what it is at the end of the day, so should be a good game right here. Dan Burke is coaching for the Sixers tonight because Doc Rivers was ruled out. So Dan Burke, hopefully you do a very well job tonight, my guys. The Sixers have the red jerseys on. And Doc Rivers is not the only head coach out, guys. So prayers up to the other head coaches too. Hopefully they're doing safe, they're doing well, and hopefully they get back to the NBA soon. But Dan Burke to replace Doc Rivers tonight, as Doc Rivers tested positive for the virus. Yeah, man, I mean, we got to have Embiid dominate. Curry has to dominate. Our shooters need to dominate against this team as the Nets go with their blue jerseys tonight. Kevin Durant and James Harden are going to be the main factors for the Sixers. Let's see who helps out Joel Embiid tonight, and will be a big factor with him because we know Embiid's going to be a factor. So we'll see who helps him out. As the game is underway and Embiid wins the tip, let's go! Maxey has the ball, dribbling it up. Giving it to Tobias Harris. Toby over to Seth. Seth over to Maxey. Maxey over to Embiid. Embiid looking around. Dribbling around, finding an option. Embiid trying to handle the ball, and he loses the ball. Recovered by James Harden. Good defense by Nick Claxton. As Harden goes up and misses the layup, but Claxton goes up and puts it in. So not a good start for the Sixers in terms of the offense. Maxey gives it to Embiid over to Curry. Curry looking around, buying time, looking for an option. Backwards pass to Embiid from Curry. Embiid goes for three. And that is water for Embiid. That is water. Is wet. Score is 3-2. Sixers right now. Claxton over to Harden. Harden drives up, puts it up, and is going to miss it. And then Claxton batted it out of bounds, so it is going to be Sixers basketball. Yeah, Claxton got that away from Embiid on the other play where the Brooklyn Nets scored their first points of the game. Here's Curry laying it up, and it is missed. Rebounded by Maxey. Maxey goes for two, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Sixers being aggressive early on. Let's go. It's Kevin Durant against Thybulle. Durant against Embiid. Durant goes for two, and it's off. Rebounded by the Sixers as Matisse Thybulle had it. Gave it to Tobias Harris. Harris drives up. Harris puts it up. Misses it. Rebounded by James Harden for the Nets. Harden bringing it down the other end. Harden driving on Maxey, and it is missed. Somehow in the world it was missed right there. Curry goes for three, and it's wet for Seth Curry. Let's go. 8-2, Sixers. Here's Kevin Durant. Durant against Matisse Thybulle, who takes a swat. Thybulle driving with it and slams it down. Let's go. As he swatted away from Patty Mills, too. Early timeout from the Brooklyn Nets. Man, oh man. Here we go. Let's go. 10-2 start for the Sixers. As we're only 2 minutes and 5 seconds in. Anyway, guys, what a start. A 10-2 start. As the Nets scored the first bucket of the game, the Sixers go on a 10-0 run in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Unbelievable. That's what I got to see the entire game. That's what I need to see out of the entire game. Timeout call by Steve Nash, though. Timeout Brooklyn Nets as the Sixers get off to a really fast start. Goodness me. That's unbelievable. How that literally just happened. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Nicholas Claxton, the only scorer for the Brooklyn Nets to start this game. We're having some technical difficulties with the stat lines right now. Having some technical difficulties with the stats right now. Hopefully they do update. Defensive player of the game, of the game so far. You know where it came from. It was the Matisse Thybulle steal, and then him throwing it down at the end of the day. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's go. Come on, baby. All right. They inbounded it, and the Brooklyn Nets looking to step up here. Harden dribbling the ball against Maxey. Harden puts it up. And it gets stolen by Embiid. Embiid bringing it the other way over to Curry. Curry goes for 3. And it's off. Rebounded by James Harden for the Nets. Harden dribbling it down the floor. Chucks it over. Finds Claxton, and he missed a layup as he tried a hook shot. Here comes Harris. Harris driving, goes up, and that is missed. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Harden against Matisse. Chucks it down to Durant. Durant goes for 3, and it is in. As Durant, with the bald spot, makes it through. Here's Tyrese Maxey over to Curry. Curry against Kevin Durant. Curry goes to the right. Curry steps up. Gets to Embiid. Embiid wanted the 2-point mid-range shot. Embiid takes it again, and it's good for Joel Embiid as he had this nice step back. The step back 2, so it is 12-5. Here's Harden as he blew by Seth Curry, and it's going to be a foul against the Sixers, as I don't know who it was on. Looks like it's against Thybulle. Thybulle probably grabbed him a little bit and nibbled at him. So 2 at the line for Harden, as he'll make the first one. And Harden will make the second one on top of that. So it is now 12-7. Maxey dribbling the ball down the floor, gives it to Tobias Harris. Harris over to Curry. Curry back to Maxey. Maxey going for 3. And it is wet for Tyrese Maxey. 15-7 Sixers. Maxey defending James Harden now. Getting it to Durant. Durant. Nobody's on him, and Claxton's going to throw it down. As that is unfortunate for the Sixers, as Nicholas Claxton did have to do it to them. Maxey over to Embiid. Embiid finds Curry. Curry against Durant. Now against LaMarcus Aldridge. And I think there is a foul. I think it's coming against the Nets. But I don't know what happened or who it's on. Looks like it was on Harden. And I think there's a technical. As Curry's at the line for an uncontested shot, and he makes it to make it 16-9. So it was one uncontested shot by Seth Curry and Sixers possession. As it is 16-9, inbounded to Tobias Harris over to Embiid. Embiid against LaMarcus Aldridge. Embiid with the jumper, and it's good for Joel Embiid. Let's go. Sixers are cruising all over the Nets right now. Joel with 7 points, and he's 3 for 3 from the field. Harden puts in a layup, and it's good. Here's Embiid bringing it the other way. Embiid against LaMarcus Aldridge. Embiid taking another one. And he missed his first field goal, as he's now 3 for 4 after missing that one. And it's stolen by the Sixers. Here comes Tobias Harris over to Curry. Curry, wide open for 3. And it is missed. So I will try to swat it out, but took it to Harden. Here comes Durant. Durant gets by Maxey and throws it down. Can't be turning this ball over, Sixers. Come on, let's go. Maxey over to Toby. Toby over to Embiid. Embiid against LaMarcus Aldridge. Embiid making moves. Embiid going for 2, and it's off. Rebounded by the Nets as it's James Harden coming up with it. Here comes Kevin Durant against Matisse Thybulle. Durant pulls up, and it's good for Kevin Durant. Come on, Sixers. It's time to wake up. Where was this big start that we had? They're on a 6-0 run. Let's go. Sorry if you heard coughing in the background, guys. Can't do anything about it. Here's Curry getting past Durant. Curry over to Tobias Harris, over to Matisse. Matisse driving up. Matisse tried to pull one up, and it's good for Matisse Thybulle. Let's go. What a shot by Matisse. Harden getting by Tyrese Maxey. Harden finds Aldridge. Aldridge goes for 3, and it's good for LaMarcus Aldridge. Wow. Guys, we cannot leave these guys wide open. Come on, let's wake up. Tobias gives it to Maxey. Maxey looking against Claxton. Maxey back to Toby. Toby looks around. Toby dribbling with it. Toby putting one up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Nets as they have a chance to tie or take the lead. Here comes Harden. Out to Aldridge for 3, and it hits the side of the backboard. Patty Mills now for 3, and it's good. As the Nets have somehow taken the lead. With 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Maxey over to Embiid. Embiid giving it to Tobias Harris back to Maxey. Maxey with the 2-point jump shot, and it's good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. To put the Sixers back in front. 22-21 Sixers right now. Maxey with 7 points, 3 for 3 from the field. Durant dribbling the ball against Thybulle. Taking it to Aldridge over to Patty Mills and finds Nicholas Claxton as he will throw it down at the rack. As the Nets will take a 23-22 lead. Here's Maxey. And a timeout is called by Dan Burke, who is replacing Doc Rivers because Doc tested positive for the virus. So that is unfortunate for Doc Rivers, but hopefully Dan Burke can do us good. He's doing decent right now, I'm not going to lie, but Sixers, we got to pick up the pace, man. You just let the Nets come all the way back right now in the first quarter. Like, come on. Got to step it up. They're coming right at you with everything that they have. Steve Nash is going to keep making these guys and giving these guys adjustments. Dan Burke, you got to do the same thing. Let your guys have the adjustments and let them work it out. We need these adjustments right now, man. Joel and Maxey each have 7 so far. Seth and Matisse each have 4. So that's how they got the points that they have right now. And for the Brooklyn Nets, Durant with 7 so far, Claxton with 6, Harden with 4, and Aldridge, as well as Patty Mills, each have 3 points. I think Dan Burke is going to try to make a change. Make a change of some sort here. Good game so far. It's good. It's competitive. Can't really argue with what I'm seeing. We just got to be better. A little bit in terms of, I think, the defense, man. We have to be better in terms of the defense, I think. Offense looks pretty good right now with Joel and Maxey leading the team. So that group doesn't really look too bad. I think our defense just needs to be a little bit better. After the big start we had, and then we let them catch up, but we are only down by 1 through the first quarter so far. As George Niang checks into the game for Tobias Harris. Oh, wait, no, Tobias Harris is in. Looks like he checked in for Thibault, actually. Checked in for Matisse Thibault. Here's Embiid looking around, giving it to Maxey. Maxey gets it back to Embiid. Embiid takes the 3-point shot, and it is right for Joel. Joel Embiid can freaking do it all. Here's Harden. Harden looking around, driving up, and he makes it and 1 for James Harden to have a chance to make it a 26-25 lead for the Nets. So an and 1 for James Harden coming up. So he has 6 points. He's 2 for 5 from the field so far. Harden makes the free throw. So it gives him a 26-25 lead as it's coming the other way again. Here's Maxey against Kevin Durant. Maxey gets it to Curry. Curry over to Embiid. Embiid, believe he's working against Blake Griffin. Gets it to Curry. Curry over to Embiid. Embiid looking around, dribbling the ball against Griffin. I believe that's who is facing him. And it is off, rebounded by the Nets. Here comes Harden. Harden against Blake Griffin. That is Blake Griffin. Harden against Curry. As he loses the ball, Curry picks it up. Curry chucks it to Maxey. Maxey lays it up and puts it in. Let's go, Tyrese. 27-26 now. Here's Kevin Durant. Durant hooks it over to Blake Griffin. Griffin goes for 3. And it is short, rebounded by the Sixers as Tyrese Maxey picks it up. Maxey dribbling down, finds Embiid. Embiid gets it back to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Embiid against Blake Griffin. Embiid, you can count that in a foul. That's 3 players Embiid got past. It's Blake Griffin. Kevin Durant was just standing there, so it was just 2 players. As it is a 29-26 lead right now in favor of the Sixers. As Joel goes to the line for 1 more and gives the Sixers a chance at a 4-point lead. And Joel will make the free throw. Tobias Harris takes a seat on the bench. And Shake Milton checks into the game. So we have Curry, Thibault, Niang, Milton, and Embiid. Here's Patty Mills. Mills over to Durant. Durant puts it up, misses it, rebounded by Embiid. Embiid bringing it the other direction. Embiid driving up and putting it in. And you can count that in another foul. So it'll be one more from the line for Embiid. Let's go. Yes, sir. Gets by Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant is called for the foul. So Embiid will go to the line for one more to give the Sixers a chance at a 7-point lead. Embiid has 15 points. Can be 16 if he makes this one. Drummond is waiting for his turn on the side by the score table as Embiid will make the free throw and give the Sixers a 7-point lead, 33-26. And then the Sixers steal it, and then I believe Seth Curry is fouled. Who's 95? 95 is DeAndre Benry, who I believe did foul Seth Curry. Now I don't know what will happen in this case if he gets free throws. And then 16 was the one that made him lose it. That was James Johnson as the Sixers bring it the other way. Here's Milton over to Curry. Curry gets the screen around Drummond. Curry against Blake Griffin. Curry goes up and Drummond rebounds it. And Drummond off the backboard and in. Let's go, Andre Drummond. Here comes Durant. Going against him looks like is Matisse Thybulle. Finding James Johnson, and the layup is good. Milton against Drummond. Well, Drummond gets it back to Milton. And then Milton lays it up to Drummond and puts it in. 37-28. Let's go. And Patty Mills puts one up, misses it, rebounded by Matisse Thybulle over to Shake. Shake dribbling with that ball. Getting it to Drummond. Drummond over to George Niang, and it is blocked. They're coming down the other end. Durant laying it up and getting blocked by Andre Drummond, and it's rebounded by the Sixers. It did not go out of bounds. Curry looking around against Patty Mills. Curry buying that time. Curry spinning around. They call no travel. Thybulle over to Drummond. Drummond to Shake. Shake looking around, buying that time. Shake laying one up, missing it. And then someone got called for the foul for the Sixers, as I think it might have been Andre Drummond. $37 points right now for the Sixers, though. I can't be mad at that. Definitely stepped up. Dan Burke's definitely helping his boys out, and he definitely knows what they're doing. Nets have 5 turnovers in the first. As Johnson just throws it out of bounds, and that is 6 turnovers now for the Nets, as it is going the other way with 44.5 seconds to go. Niang inbounds it to Shake as they dribble it down the floor. Shake, I believe he is against 95. That's DeAndre Benry. Here's Drummond. Drummond goes up and puts it in with the hook shot, and one on top of that for a chance for Andre Drummond to give the Philadelphia 76ers 40 points in the first. And that was against Blake Griffin, too. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Blake Griffin over here already complaining on the bench. Drummond putting it up. He's going to miss the free throw. Drummond, you can't miss those. Sixers are on a 14-2 run in the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds almost. Durant puts it up, misses it, and it's going to be out of bounds against the Sixers, so we'll stay Nets basketball with 10 on the shot clock. Durant, I think, wanted a foul, but didn't get one. It's just going to be Nets basketball. This was out of bounds against the Sixers. Here comes Griffin, who fires up for three, and it's good. Eight-point game, 39-31 in favor of the Sixers. Milton, as he got it back from Niang. Milton, dribbling with the ball. Past Benry. Milton, got it thrown out of bounds, but it will stay Sixers basketball. Shot clock is unplugged. Is there 3.5 seconds left to go in the first? Sixers have a chance for 40-plus points in the first quarter. Jake's like, come on, man. And Seth Curry inbounds it to Milton. Milton goes up the side of it, and the shot clock is done as it is the end of the first. But it has been a high-scoring game. Combined points of 70 so far as it is 39-31 in favor of the Sixers through the first quarter. As I'm going to eventually refresh it, and then we'll check out the stats through the first. Really good by the Sixers in the first. We got to keep this up going forward for the rest of the game. But let's go, man. Sixers, we're definitely not selling. We came to play. We came to play, dude. We came to play. We didn't come to screw around. So we're going to start with the Sixers side. And Embiid starting it out strong with 16 points through the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey, the second best scorer, with 9. Drummond off the bench with 6. And then Matisse and Seth each have 4 points. As for Brooklyn, Durant and Harden each have 7. Claxton has 6. 3 from Blake Griffin, Patty Mills, and LaMarcus Aldridge. And 2 from James Johnson, so that's how their scoring is going. In terms of stats through the first quarter, Sixers are 16 for 32, shooting 50% from the field, while the Nets are shooting the same percentage at 50, but have taken less shot attempts and are 12 for 24. Sixers are shooting about 67% from behind the arc, which in this case they are shooting 4 for 6 from 3. And the Nets have matched the same thing at 4 for 6 from 3, so 67%. Free throw percentage, Sixers are shooting 75%. Nets have been perfect. Nets have out-rebounded us 14-10. We have the same amount of rebounds offensively. Assists, Nets out-assisted us 8-6 in that first one. Nets have more blocks than us, 4-1. We have 5 steals, they have none. We're winning the turnover battle 6-1. Nets have 6 turnovers. We have 1 turnover. And points in the paint, we have 20 points, while the Nets have 14, and 7 fouls have been called. So as we get the second quarter underway, those are your stats after the first quarter. Harden giving it to Claxton. Over to Patty Mills for 3. And it is off, rebounded by the Sixers as it's Andre Drummond coming in clutch. Here comes Milton. Milton crossing the half-court mark, giving it to Toby. Toby, as he checked back into the game. Getting by James Johnson and putting it up and in is Tobias Harris. Good play from Tobias. Harden getting by Drummond. And there's going to be a foul against Andre Drummond, though. And Patty Mills inbounds it to Claxton, back to Patty Mills. Patty Mills over to Harden. Harden against Furkan Korkmaz. Furkan Korkmaz is guarding James Harden now. Harden. Drummond trying to steal it, as I think he's going to foul James Harden, and yes, he will. So Harden will go to the line for 2, I think. because of that. Danberg not really too happy with the officials. As yes, Harden will be at the line for 2. Harden is going to make the first one. He is just such a good free throw shooter. Harden misses the second one. Of course, I literally jinxed Harden when I said he was a good free throw shooter, and I just jinxed him on the second one. Here's Milton. Giving it to Tobias Harris. Harris going to the left against James Johnson. Now Claxton. And has it stolen, but Claxton stepped out of bounds, so it is Sixers basketball again. Here we go. Milton inbounds it to Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Drummond. Drummond back to Korkmaz. Korkmaz laying it up. Missing it. Drummond gets the rebound, though. Drummond looking around, finding Tobias Harris. Harris looking around, dribbling the ball, trying to get it past Claxton. Milton goes for 3 and missed it. It was rebounded by the Nets, but there is a foul that is coming against Andre Drummond, and Andre Drummond does not like the call. I don't think Dan Burke does either. So here's Harden with the ball directing traffic. And they're getting a little chippy out there, but no fouls were called. Harden against Korkmaz. Harden over to Patty Mills. And they stepped out of bounds. Welcome to Danny Green world. Welcome to the world of Danny Green, guys. So Milton inbounds at the 5 back to Milton. Milton's the one dribbling with the ball. Milton over to, I believe that is Korkmaz. Over to Drummond. Is that Korkmaz or Niang? Yeah, I think that is Korkmaz. As it goes out of bounds. And I think it is staying Sixers basketball. Yeah, Korkmaz is the one in the game, not George Niang. As is inbounded to Andre Drummond from Shake Milton. And Drummond is going to get fouled by James Harden. Harden's being very picky on Drummond. As Toby gets it to Drummond. Drummond getting underneath, putting it up, and putting it in is Andre Drummond. Let's go. Now 43-32. Harden bouncing it. Bruce Brown cannot handle it as Drummond gets the rebound. But it is a foul, but it is coming against the Nets, so it is actually a good sign for the Sixers. And it is now an inbounded pass. So it was Korkmaz to Shake back to Korkmaz. Korkmaz just driving up, giving it to Tobias Harris. Harris looking around, buying tons of time. Gets it to Milton. Milton drives up. Gets it blocked by Bruce Brown, as Bruce Brown does stay in bounds. Gets it to Harden. Back to Bruce Brown, but loses the ball as it is going back the other way. Given back to the Philadelphia 76ers. As that is now 9 turnovers for the Brooklyn Nets. Nets are being so careless with the ball. Shake with the ball with the inbound from Matisse. Shake gets it to Toby. Toby against Claxton. Toby drives up, looks around, finds an option. And a foul is coming against Nicholas Claxton. I don't know if Toby got the shot off. If that was the case, it would be 2 free throws for Tobias Harris. which looks like Toby did not shoot the ball before the foul was called, as Milton inbounds it to Drummond. Back to Milton. Milton looking around, buying time. Milton taking the shot and is off, rebounded by the Nets by LaMarcus Aldridge, who gets it to Harden. Harden against Korkmaz, but uses Aldridge as a screen. So now Drummond is on Harden. Tobias against LaMarcus Aldridge, as Aldridge puts it up and misses it. Aldridge rebounds. Harden goes for three and it is missed. And then Aldridge rebounds it again. Actually, no, that is Claxton, and Claxton just threw it down on, I believe that was Furkan Korkmaz. So it's now 43-34. So here is Milton over to Thibault, over to Drummond. Drummond down to Toby. Toby against Claxton. Toby on the step back for two, and it is off, rebounded by the Nets. As James Harden is the one to pick it up. Harden with a little push-off, nothing is called. Harden lost the ball because of Matisse. Harden got claimed by Korkmaz, but Claxton loses the ball as he tried to shoot it but lost it. Korkmaz for three, and it is off. Come on, guys. Where are the shots? Patty Mills over to Aldridge, back to Patty Mills. Back to Aldridge. Aldridge against Tobias Harris, and Aldridge puts it in. Good shot by LaMarcus Aldridge. No field goals for the Sixers in the last 2.5 minutes. Sixers definitely need to find some scoring. Drummond back to Toby. Toby puts it up for Drummond as he throws it down. And that is the field goal the Sixers needed. 45-36. Drummond with 10 points. Harden. And I think there was a timeout, I think. Pretty sure. I'm not sure who the timeout was by. I think it was by Brooklyn. I couldn't see it because they went straight to commercial. I think it was by the Brooklyn Nets who took the timeout. Unless if Dan Burke is not liking the plays right now for Philly. But I would doubt that, so I think it was a timeout by Brooklyn. So Steve Nash taking a timeout. This is definitely a good game going into this about halfway through. Soon to be halfway through the second quarter. It's looking good right now for Philly, but anything can happen because you are playing up against the Brooklyn Nets. Surprisingly, we have had nobody in or put anything in the chat box since before the live stream when Lucas Holman put it. So no lie, man. I mean, but that's perfectly fine because Sixers are winning right now and they're doing their thing, and they're being led by. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this, but they're being led by this guy. Not sure if you all can see it, but they're being led by this guy on the back right here. Yeah, y'all saw that was? That's Joel Embiid. They're being led by a grown-ass man. Let's go. They're being led by a grown man right now in Joel Embiid, and they're probably going to eventually check him back into the game. All right, so Joel checks back in. Joel, the first 76ers player with 30-plus points in 6 straight road games since Allen Iverson back in 2006, is the only other 76er all-time was Wilt Chamberlain. I think that was no, it wasn't the 7,000 points thing. And Harden makes the uncontested shot with nobody around him. Someone illegal for the Sixers. And here go the Nets, the inbound. Here's Harden. Harden finding Bruce Brown for 3, and it is off. Rebounded by the Nets as it's LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge over to Patty Mills for 3. That's off. Rebounded to Maxey. Maxey getting the rebound. Maxey just dribbling the ball against Claxton. Maxey. Going to the right, finds Tobias Harris. Harris to the left. Finding Korkmaz over to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid against Aldridge. Embiid goes for 3, and it is off. It was a little too strong from Joel. As Claxton finds Harden. Harden against Matisse, which Claxton was used by a screen. Claxton back to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown going for 2, but there is, I believe, a traveling violation by the Nets, as it was, I think, against Bruce Brown. As Kevin Durant checks back into the game. There's Maxey over to Toby. Toby looking around. Buying time against Aldridge. Toby going for 3. That is off. Toby needs a bucket, man. Toby's 4-10. Durant with the pass to Claxton, and that's a good one. Here's Toby to Maxey. Maxey over to Toby. Back to Maxey. Maxey trying to fake out Patty Mills. Maxey going up with I believe that was the left hand, but that was off. But then it was put back in by Tobias Harris. Let's go. Here's Durant. Durant driving, putting one up, and that is good by Kevin Durant. Here's Maxey over to Embiid. Embiid over to Toby. Toby looking around, buying time. Toby against Aldridge. Toby finds Embiid. Embiid looking around, backing into Claxton over to Toby, out to Maxey. Maxey going for 3, and it is just a little bit short. Rebounded by Thibault over to Curry. Curry looking around, buying that time, going for 2, and it is off. Rebounded by the Nets and Kevin Durant. Giving it to Patty Mills. Patty Mills against Maxey. Patty Mills getting it to Aldridge. Aldridge looking around against Embiid. Aldridge going for 2. It's good, and it's going to be an and 1. I think the refs were about to call a foul on Aldridge. That is a good play by Marcus Aldridge, as that was a foul against Embiid. As Aldridge has 7 points now with that bucket, can make it 8 if he makes this one. As Aldridge will make the free throw. I mean, he should. He's a veteran. So it's 47-44. Sixers still in the lead, but only by 3. Nets on a huge run, 12-4. Korkmaz to Embiid. Embiid against Aldridge. The battle of 21s. Embiid shoots one up, misses it, and is rebounded by the Nets. The Nets with the chance to tie one up. Aldridge going for 2. That isn't off. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid getting it to Curry. Curry using Embiid as a screen. Curry turns it over. Come on, guys. Can we stop doing that? Durant putting it up. It is off, but the Nets are going to be fouled, as it looks like it's going against George Niang. Yeah, Niang is clearly making contact with Durant. (47-44) can make it 47-46 if Durant makes both. Durant will miss the first one. Wow. Kevin Durant missing free throws. How often do you see that? It's very rare that you see someone like Kevin Durant do that. Oh, I think Kevin Durant might just cursed after that one. Holy crap. And Kevin Durant is going to make the second one. Look, it was going to be short, but it still went in. Here's Maxey just chucking it down to Embiid. Embiid versus Aldridge. Beats Niang back to Embiid. Embiid against Aldridge. Embiid getting double teamed out here. Embiid shooting one up, and that is off the back of the rim. Nets can tie or take the lead. And put one up. And it is good for 24, and that is Cameron Thomas. As the Nets now tie this one up at 47 apiece. Here's Embiid over to Curry. Curry could have took that one, but gave it back to Embiid. Back to Curry. Curry buying that time, taking the three-point shot. That is off. Come on, guys. We cannot let them take the lead on us. Harden against Maxey. Harden getting it to Durant. Durant just bouncing it to Embiid like they're playing catch together. Maxey finding it. Niang. Niang for three. That is missed. Given to rebounded by Harden. Harden over to Durant. And that is completely lost, as that is going to be back to Sixers basketball. As DeAndre Benry could not handle it, and there was a timeout taken. Still a tie ball game. Tie ball game, guys. Tie ball game. Yeah, man, we are still tied up right now. Still tied up at 47 apiece. Someone took a timeout. It was probably Dan Burke. Sixers, let's try to pull a lead here. Let's go. Try to pull a lead here, Sixers. Let's go. coast-to-coast coverage, points per game leaders this season. Durant leads it with 29.7, and then Curry with 27.7. Giannis with 27.4. Trae Young with 27.3, and then DeMar DeRozan with 26.8. Embiid gets it to Curry as we resume the second quarter. Embiid against Claxton. Embiid puts it up, puts it in, and one for Joel. Sixers know what to do, man. Let's go. Sixers knowing what to do. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. As Embiid for the extra shot is up, and it is water for the free throw as the Sixers go up 50-47. As Embiid now has 19. Harden gets it to Claxton. Claxton. And there is a whistle now called. I think it was against Niang. If not him, it was against Tobias Harris because they're pointing, I think, a bunch of fingers at everybody. And it is going to be 2 free throws for Kevin Durant. So I think it was against Tobias Harris. As Durant is going to miss the first one again. Wow. That is back-to-back times where Kevin Durant has missed the first free throw, but has made the second one. And Embiid finds Maxey over to Niang, who's wide open for 3, and that is going to be just short. 50-48 is the score. Nets can tie with 2 or go ahead with 3. Harden against Niang. Harden puts it up. Claxton does not get it to go, as is rebounded by the Sixers as Maxey's a wide open run, and he's going to slam it down at the rack. Let's go, Maxey. Maxey being real physical. Few technical difficulties here as they let the Nets reset it and inbounds it. As Cameron Thompson inbounded it to Durant as they went for 2, and it is going to be out of bounds by Tyrese Maxey as he is not able to handle the ball. As this 52-48 still with a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Harden gets it to Durant. Durant takes the 2, and it's good for Kevin Durant. 52-50 right now. Maxey gets it to Curry. Curry. Curry still looking around. Curry gets it to Embiid. Embiid against Claxton. Embiid still looking around, pushing everybody around. Niang gets it to Maxey, who just fires one up, and that is going to be missed. Maxey was like trying a logo shot. Harden just driving it up and putting it in to tie the ball game. Here's Toby against Harden. Tobias putting up a jumper, and it is off. Nets can take the lead. Harden with the step back for 3. That one is off. But it looks like there was a foul coming against the Sixers, which would give Harden 3 free throws. But it looks like Harden is going to the line for 3. And he's been their most efficient 3-point free throw shooter as he misses the first one. $52 all right now. Harden will make the second one. So now the Nets have a 1-point lead with 38 seconds to go. Korkmaz checks in. I don't know who he's going out for. Can Harden make the third one and at least be 2 for 3 at the line on this one? He can. So Harden makes 2 of 3 free throws. Toby inbounds it to Maxey. They're going to try to at least tie or take the lead right here. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid with the step back on Claxton. And it is good off the backcourt for Joel. Absolutely incredible. Let's go. Harden against Maxey. Harden's dribbling with the ball for ages. Harden. Oh, and Durant with the offensive foul and illegal screen on Kevin Durant. But still, man, literally, for Joel Embiid hitting that clutch three-pointer, you know what we gotta do. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. As Maxey dribbles it, finds Embiid. Embiid with the step back for 3. It's short, but the Sixers take the lead going into the half. 55-54 going into the half, led by Dan Burke. I think that deserves some respect, despite the fact it is a close game right now in Brooklyn. Let's give some respect for Dan Burke and the Sixers team so far in the first half. Yes, sir. Let's hit that one more time. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yes, sir. Actually, you know what? Let's do it one more. Come on, let's go. Give me the energy. Yes, sir. Good first half for Dan Burke and this offense right now, and just this whole team in general. But at the end of the day, man, Joel hitting a bunch of clutch shots. As we're going to go over the Sixers and Nets stats right now. For the Sixers, Joel Embiid is leading the pack with 22 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Tyrese Maxey with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Then Drummond, surprisingly, is your third leading scorer with 10 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Then 4 each for Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and Seth Curry. Matisse with 4 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Toby with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Seth Curry with 4 points, no rebounds, and 2 assists. And in terms of the bench, Drummond was the only one scoring for us. Now, take a look at the Nets here. Harden and Durant each have 13 points. Harden has 13 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Durant has 13 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Claxton has 10 points, 6 rebounds, but no assists. Aldridge has 8 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. 3 points for Patty Mills, as well as 2 rebounds and an assist. Off the bench, you have Blake Griffin with 3 rebounds and no assists. James Johnson with 2 points, 1 rebound, no assists. 2 points for Cameron Thomas, 3 rebounds and no assists. I think that's in terms of the scoring for Brooklyn. So let's just take a look at the team stats here, and then we'll take the halftime break. In terms of the field goals, Sixers are shooting 23 for 58 from the field, which is about 40%. Nets are shooting 50% at 20 for 40. In terms of three-point shooting, Sixers are shooting 5 for 17, which is 29%. Nets are shooting 4 for 11, which is 36%. Sixers are 80% from the free throw line at 4 for 5. Nets are 10 for 14 from the free throw line, which is 71%. In terms of rebounds, the Nets are out-rebounding the Sixers overall, but the Sixers are out-rebounding the Nets offensively. Total rebounds was the Nets 30-19, Offensive rebounds is Sixers 7-6. Assists is actually tied between the Sixers and the Nets at 10 each. Blocks are 5-1 in favor of the Nets. Steals are in favor of the Sixers, 8-2. Turnovers is crazy. Sixers only have 3, which is very uncommon what you see from the Sixers team in the first half. And the Nets have 14 turnovers in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. It's remarkable in terms of points in the paint. The Sixers have 32 points in the paint, while the Nets have 26 points in the paint, as well as 18 fouls called from both teams combined. Those are your halftime stats right there. We're going to go take the halftime break, do whatever you all got to do. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need. And yeah, I'm going to write off the halftime stats. So we're going to go take the halftime break, go get a snack, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever y'all got to do. And we'll have the second half begin. Give me thoughts on how we feel about this first half from Sixers and Nets. And just give me thoughts down in the chat. And we'll see you guys for the second half. Let's get it, baby. Hopefully this Sixers team can keep it up in this case. And see you guys for the second half. Let's get it. Yo! What is good, everybody? We are back here for the second half. $55-54 at the half. Getting ready for the second half here in Brooklyn, as it is 55-54 in favor of the Sixers right now. Should be a good second half. It's a good first half. Let's see what happens in the second half, man. Can the Sixers keep their lead, or can the Nets adjust, come back, and win the basketball game? Let's see what happens, man. Yeah, man, let's go. Sixers have a 1-point lead going into the half. But you know what this still deserves, people? This still deserves a nice little air horn, so let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yes, sir. Do it one more time for the people. Let's go. Yes, sir. Sixers with a really good first half under Dan Burke. Let's go. Doing things, man. We're doing things. We're not screwing around tonight. Let's go. Let's go, man. Go, baby. We're beginning the start of the third quarter. Let's go. Powerful connection for that first half was Shake Milton putting it up for Andre Drummond as Drummond threw it down over Blake Griffin. Let's go. Sixers look real good right now. Let's hope to keep it up in the second half and hopefully win this basketball game against the Brooklyn Nets, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Let's do it. Joel Embiid with 22 points, 8 for 16 from the field, so he's 50% from the field so far. Let's go, though, man. We have a good 1-point lead going into the third quarter. Let's hope we can do something, man. As we begin the second half. Here we go, man. Patty Mills against Seth Curry. Puts it up for Aldridge. Aldridge over to Harden. Harden over to the left side. Over to Aldridge, who's wide open, but misses the three-pointer. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey just dribbling with that ball slowly but surely. Looking for an option. Finds Seth Curry. Curry wanted the three-point shot but doesn't take it. Finds Embiid. Embiid stepping back with the two-point shot is no good. Rebounded by the Brooklyn Nets. Here comes Harden down the other end. Harden against Tyrese Maxey. Maxey. Here comes Harden. Harden over to Aldridge, who does not find it. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Seth Curry over to Tobias Harris. Harris. Buying options. Finds Curry. Curry. Going to the right. Shoots it. And Curry's shot is wet. Let's go, Seth Curry. As it's now 57-54 in favor of the Sixers right now. Let's go. Here comes Aldridge against Embiid. Giving it to Patty Mills. Patty Mills giving it to Durant. Durant against Thibault. Durant getting around. And blocked by Matisse, but rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge finding Durant. Durant going for three, and that is going to be short. Rebounded by Patty Mills, who lays it up and in. Was good defense by Matisse, but second chance points are really important if you want to win basketball games, and they just showed it. Here's Maxey driving up on Patty Mills, and it is missed as it rimmed around and out. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Here's Durant. Durant over to Harden. Harden against Maxey. Harden driving up against Maxey, and it is good. And one for James Harden. So he will go to the line for one more. Claxton checks back in for Brooklyn. And one coming in for James Harden as he will make the free throw. So it's now 59-57 Brooklyn. Here's Maxey. Maxey finding Curry. Curry against Durant. Curry gets by Durant with a screen, and Curry's shot is wet from mid-range. Let's go, Seth. As Seth Curry will tie it up at 59. Here comes Harden. Harden driving up. Harden laying it up and putting it in as Embiid did not even bother stopping him because he did not want to get another and one. Here's Maxey giving it to Curry. Curry getting around Harden. Curry finding Embiid. Embiid going up. Going to lose the ball. But I think it's going to be Sixers basketball. Embiid didn't even want to bother getting fouled when Harden laid that up and in. So he just let Harden take it and let him chill out for a bit. Here comes Curry. Curry giving it to Embiid. Embiid putting it up, and Embiid is going to get fouled. And Embiid will go to the line for two. Looks like our head coach is going to make a change for Tyrese, unless they're just putting him back court. Embiid putting it up and putting the first one in to make it 61-60. And Embiid will go ahead and make the second one. So he ties it up at 61 apiece. Here's Harden giving it to Durant. Durant against Thibault. Durant putting it up. Missing it, but getting fouled by Matisse. And Durant will go ahead and make the first one.
Guys have to find their motivation, right?
Keep forgetting his name, but his name is Dan Burke. Knew it began with a D. I knew it did. I know it did. And Durant is going to go ahead and make the second one as well. So it's now 63-61. Here comes Curry. Curry going around Durant. Curry giving it to Embiid. Embiid losing the ball but getting it back. Embiid shooting it. And Embiid is going back to the line for two more, but I think he actually made that against Aldridge, actually. He did. That was a great shot by Joel. So it's going to be an and one as the Sixers have a chance for the lead back. And Joel now has 26 now with that bucket, looking to make it 27 right here. And Joel is going to make the free throw. Let's go, Embiid. Sixers take the lead, 64-63, with 8.5 minutes left to go in the third. Here's Harden against Maxey, putting it over the head of Maxey over to Durant. Durant going to the left. Durant puts it up and puts it in to give the Nets the lead right back. Maxey over to Curry. Curry looking around, buying that time. Curry over to Embiid. And Embiid's going to lose the ball. I think Embiid did get tripped up, but he did not shoot. So it'll be Sixers ball, and it will be an inbounded pass. Good shot by Kevin Durant right there. As is inbounded to Curry. Curry going to the left. Finding Maxey. Maxey back to Curry. Curry finds Embiid. Embiid, step back three. It is airballed. And it is going to be a shot clock violation now that Embiid ended up missing the three-point shot. As now they will take the inbounded pass. KD inbounds it to Harden. Harden against Maxey. Harden just dribbling with the basketball. Finds Patty Mills. Patty Mills playing a great move on Seth Curry, but he's going to miss the shot. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Tobias Harris. Harris just driving up, finding moves. Curry against Durant. Curry putting moves all over everybody. Curry putting it up. Gonna get fouled. Going to the line for two. Let's go. Sixers with a chance for the lead right back. Come on.
So the Sixers go to the line with Seth Curry.
Seth Curry to the line for two, guys. Not the greatest night for Seth Curry. He's 3 for 9 from the field, but looking to get 10 points right here. As Curry will go ahead and make the first one. 65 all right now. Curry can give the Sixers the lead back if he makes this one, which Curry will make the second free throw. It is wet when he is not moving around really that much. Both teams are shooting the ball 29% from behind the arc. Harden against Maxey again. Getting it to Durant. Durant going for three. That is going to be short. Back to LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge dribbling the ball against Tobias Harris. Aldridge puts it up. Missed it, but he got fouled by Tobias Harris. So Brooklyn with the chance for the lead right back. So the first one was made by LaMarcus Aldridge. So it's currently tied right now at 66 apiece. This one right here would give him the lead if he were to make it, and he does make it. So it is now 67-66 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. Maxey against Patty Mills, giving it to Curry. Curry driving up. Curry out to Thibault in the corner for three, and that is in and out. It did not go through. So Durant gets it to Harden. Harden goes for three, and he's going to be fouled by Tyrese Maxey, as that is a bad one, and that is the last thing you want to do if you are the Sixers when you give the Nets a chance to make it a two-score game and a 4-point deficit for the Sixers, as Dan Burke is going to go ahead and take a timeout, talk it over with his team. But, man, that's really going to hurt the Sixers if Harden makes all three. That is really going to hurt the Sixers, man. That is going to hurt the Sixers. That is going to hurt them big time if Harden makes all 3 free throws. Man, that's going to hurt them.
Choose from hundreds of best and the best multiple parlay. Boost your bills to the next level with Parlay Boost. Roll the dice and break the bank. Parlay generator. However, now you're playing King of Parlay.
No, man, I think it's too quiet. I think we need some energy in here. Come on, let's go. I think it's still a little too quiet in here, man. We still need some energy in here. Let's go. It's still a little quiet in here, man. We need some energy. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Need some energy, boys. Let's go. We need some energy in here. Come on, man. Let's go. Do it one more time. Let's go. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Sixers, make adjustments and pull out this W over Brooklyn. Let's go. You haven't beaten Brooklyn one time this season. Time to get some revenge. Let's go. Eagles take on Washington on Sunday. Keep our playoff hopes alive, man. So then we'll be sure to tune into my live preview that I'll hopefully have out sometime either tomorrow or tomorrow or Saturday. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, either way. So no lie, Sixers and Nets is going back and forth right now. 27 points for Embiid. That is our leader right there. They knows how to play the game of basketball. And Tyrese Maxey with a huge mistake, fouling Harden from 3. Assuming Harden would make all 3 free throws. First one is good for James Harden. And Harden's pretty much been their best free throw shooter, and I think he's actually been perfect from the line. So I feel like it is going to be a big mistake from Tyrese Maxey for fouling Harden, as he'll make the second one as well. This is now 3-point lead, 69-66. But a chance to make it a 4-point lead in a 2-score game if Harden makes this one, and he will. So that was a huge mistake, fouling Harden by Tyrese Maxey. Young cats like Tyrese can't do that, man. You just can't do it. Joel, looking around, finding Curry. Curry really hasn't been his night. Finds Tobias Harris. Harris, finding Matisse. Matisse over to Curry. Curry, laying it up and putting it in is Seth Curry. Let's go. 70-68. Sixers make it a 2-score game. With about 6 minutes to go. Here's Harden against Maxey. Over to 95. And they take the shot, but it is missed. As it is rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Toby down the other end. Toby puts it up, misses it. They get the rebound by Toby. Here's Maxey over to Thibault, who's wide open. But he's going to miss it as well. DeAndre Bembry, that's 95. And here's Harden, who's stepping back for 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers as here comes Embiid. Embiid looking around against Aldridge. Embiid hitting it off of James Harden, as that should be Sixers basketball with 13 on the shot clock. Blake Griffin checks into the game for Brooklyn. Should be in for Claxton, but he is not going in for Claxton. Probably playing power forward. Here comes Toby coming up. Toby is going to get fouled, but it looks like Nicholas Claxton. So Toby has a chance to tie this one up again at 70, assuming he makes both free throws. So 70-68 right now. As Brooklyn has the lead, but Toby has a chance to tie it at 70. As Tobias is going to miss the first one, so we will not have it be tied at 70. As number 16, James Johnson, checks back into the game. Toby's only shooting 2 for 10 and has 4 points this game, so not a good night from Tobias Harris so far. Toby makes the second one, though, so he definitely needed that one. And makes it a 1-point game. No field goals for the Nets in the last 3 minutes. And Harden gets it to Durant. Durant against Matisse. Durant goes up and puts it in. Makes it back to a 3-point game in favor of Brooklyn. Under 5 minutes to go. Seth giving it to Embiid. Embiid popping it up. There's no foul called. Harden driving it down the other end. As it's blocked by Embiid. Bringing it out the other way is Seth Curry. Curry looking and getting it to Toby, who throws it down. Let's go. First the block by Embiid, and then putting it up and in is Tobias Harris. Let's go. 1-point game. James Johnson to Blake Griffin. Griffin over to Harden. Harden to Durant for 3. And it is cash money for Kevin Durant, giving the Nets a 4-point lead again. Here comes Maxey. Maxey wanted the 3-point shot, goes up with the layup, does not put it in. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant gets it to Harden. Harden over to Durant. Durant going for 3, and it is cash money again. Needs to be a timeout by Dan Burke. But did he take a timeout? The answer is yes. We need a timeout right now, dude. The Nets are starting to get hot. Nets are starting to get hot. Dan Burke took an immediate timeout as soon as that 3-pointer was made. We need a big adjustment right here. Need a big adjustment right here. Holy cow. Holy cow. Come on, man. Let's go. I think it's because there wasn't enough energy. Come on, man. Let's go. Give me some energy in this freaking chat, man. Let's go. Come on. It's still too quiet in here. Come on. Let's do it again. Come on. Let's do it one more time. We're stuck in 3. That's disrespectful. Come on. Let's go. Yes, sir. Need some energy, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go. KD's just so good, dude. That's what happens when KD starts to get hot like that. He will destroy you. So we definitely have to start defending him. But the problem is we can't. How many does Durant has 25 in this game. Sixers need a huge adjustment right here. Dan Burke needs to definitely probably make a change into the lineup. I can't believe there was no foul by Embiid there. But then Embiid went ahead and blocked Harden on that play of the game by far. And then Curry went ahead, gave it to Toby, and then Toby threw it down. That was a good play right there. Good play of the game right there by far. Embiid with 27, 9 for 20 from the field, 5 rebounds. Kevin Durant, 9 for 17, 25 points, 5 rebounds. Harden with 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. So those are the 3 leading scores for both teams combined. Embiid talking smack at, I believe, James Harden. But here we go. Niang checks in. Looks like for Matisse Thybulle as well as for Korkmaz. Maxey over to Embiid, over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz back to Maxey. Maxey brings Niang. Niang goes up with it, misses it. There's no foul called. They turn it over again. The Nets did. Here comes Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Niang for 3. And it is water for George's Niang. Makes it a 4-point game here in Brooklyn. Let's go. Here's Maxey against Harden. Harden getting it to Durant. Durant trying to get Toby to bite. There's James Johnson putting it in for 2, and it's good. As he threw it down. Here's Tobias Harris. Harris over to Embiid. Embiid against Blake Griffin. Embiid finding Tobias Harris. Harris over to Niang, who's wide open in the corner. He makes the 3, but Joel is going to be fouled by Blake Griffin, and he is grabbing his ankle on his left leg. Something happened between Joel Embiid and Blake Griffin, but Joel is grabbing. He was grabbing his left ankle. Looks like he kind of tripped over something. Oh, something happened. I think he tripped over Blake Griffin's leg. And then he hurt his ankle. So Joel will get 2 free throws at the line. Chance to make it a 4-point game. 27 points for Embiid. First one is up and in. As Joel keeps grabbing that ankle, it's going to eventually be time to start making a change. Let Joel rest that ankle for a little bit. So eventually, if someone takes a timeout, take Joel out of the game for a little bit and put Andre Drummond in. You can't do it right now because Joel's the one shooting the free throws. And Joel is going to miss the second one. I think he was perfect until that point. Here comes Patty Mills. Yeah, Drummond is getting ready to be checked in. And Patty Mills gets it to Durant. Durant against Tobias Harris. Durant buying time, dribbling with the basketball, shoots it, and it is missed. And Blake Griffin can't put it in either. It's rebounded by the Sixers as Niang got to Tobias Harris. Toby dribbling it up, putting it up, missing it. Whole lot of action here. And they're saying it is Sixers basketball with 14 on the shot clock and James Johnson complaining at the official. And Embiid will go to the bench since there was a foul. So he's going to rest that ankle, and Andre Drummond is going to check in. Maxey inbounding it to Korkmaz. Over to Drummond back again, over to Maxey. Korkmaz for 3. That is off. Niang rebounds. Niang for 3. That is good for George Niang, who makes it a 2-point game with under 2 minutes to go. Let's go. And here we go. Bembry over to Griffin, over to Durant. Durant shooting a mid-range jump shot, and it is good for Kevin Durant, making it back to a 4-point game. Here's Maxey over to Niang, over to Toby. Toby over to Drummond. Drummond over to Maxey. Maxey for 3. It is good for Tyrese Maxey, who makes it a 1-point game with that 3-pointer from the side. 1-point game. 3 for 6 from behind the arc this quarter for the Sixers. Durant for 3. That is off. Sixers with the chance for the lead. Maxey with the ball. Maxey going for three again. And it is good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go! Come on! Maxey's on fire! Come on, let's go! Come on! Come on, let's go! Maxey's on fire right now. Patty Mills to Kevin Durant. Durant getting it back to Patty Mills. Mills over to Blake Griffin. Griffin over to Patty Mills for three. That is off. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey down the other end. Maxey going for three again. That is just short. That should have went in from Tyrese Maxey. Patty Mills back at it for three. That one's off. Drummond's got it. Over to Tobias Harris. Harris getting it to Maxey. They're just going to let the clock run out. They're going to take their time. Maxey probably wants one more. Maxey putting in the layup, blocked by James Johnson. And 2 seconds are left as I think it's going to be out against James Johnson. And here we go. It's going to be an inbound pass with 2.1 seconds left. Here we go. Inbounding it to Toby. Toby shooting it up. It would not count either way. But what a shot by Tyrese Maxey. I believe it was now back-to-back threes for Tyrese. Can we just hit the air horn once again? Can we just freaking repeat it, my dudes? Let's go. Come on, man. Let's get some hype for Tyrese. Get some hype for Tyrese in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, man. One more time. Let's go. Yes, sir. Joel Embiid's angle is now going to be bothering him thanks to Blake Griffin. Oh, my. I don't know what we just saw from Tyrese, but the ending of that was absolutely incredible. As the Sixers go up at the end of three quarters, 84-82. And this should be a wild finish, man. And here we go. We'll go over the stats quickly for the players. Joel Embiid leading the Sixers still with 28 points. Maxey's got 17 here. Seth Curry's got 12. Drummond has 10. Toby with 7. Niang with 6. Matisse with 4. And that's it for the Sixers in terms of the Nets. 27 for Durant, 21 for Harden, 10 each for Aldridge and Claxton, 5 for Patty Mills, 4 for James Johnson, 3 for Blake Griffin, and 2 for Bruce Brown. No, I was wrong about that one. That is Cameron Thomas. Stats: Sixers are shooting about 40% from the field. Nets are shooting 47%. Sixers are shooting 36% from behind the arc. Nets are shooting 29%. Sixers are shooting 79% from the free throw line. Nets are shooting 81%. Nets are out-rebounding the Sixers overall. Sixers are out-rebounding the Nets offensively. Nets are out-assisting the Sixers 16-14. 7 blocks to 2 blocks for the Nets. 8 steals to 3 for the Sixers. 14 turnovers for the Nets, 4 for the Sixers. They have the same points in the amount of points in the paint with 36, and then 28 personals called. So 84-82 as we start up the fourth quarter. Harden bringing it around. Harden putting it up, blocked by Andre Drummond. Rebounded by Claxton. Patty Mills for 3. That is off. Goes behind the backboard. Not out of bounds, though. Rebounded by Drummond over to Shake Milton. Milton buying time over to Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle putting it up and putting it in is Matisse Thybulle with the hook shot. Let's go. 86-82. Harden gets it to Patty Mills. Patty Mills over to who that is, James Johnson. Johnson over to Patty Mills, over to Harden. Harden finding James Johnson over to Patty Mills. Patty Mills, and that is the shot clock violation for the Brooklyn Nets. Great defense by Philadelphia as Patty Mills could not get that one off. That is good defensive play from Philly. Good play from Matisse Thybulle to put in that layup earlier as they showed. As the Sixers are on a 12-2 scoring run, Milton gets it to Niang over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Shake. Shake looking around, buying time. Milton puts it up and puts it in. Shake Milton. But Shake Milton is called for the offensive foul, so it will not count. Yeah, it's called for the offensive foul. That is Shake Milton getting called for it. Everybody's swarming into Harden. Harden gets it to Claxton. Over to Bruce Brown, who does not put it in. Sixers rebound the basketball. Milton over to Niang. Niang looking around, buying time. He gets swatted by Bruce Brown, but is brought back by Shake Milton. Milton driving up with it, and he's going to be fouled, and I believe he's going to the line for two as the foul was called by James Harden. With about 10 minutes to go. Woo! Shake and bounces the ball to Drummond. Drummond over to Korkmaz, and Korkmaz is getting grabbed by Bruce Brown. Didn't shoot the ball, so it'll be another inbound pass. They're doing the tango as Bruce Brown grabbed Korkmaz by the knees, and Milton inbounds it to Korkmaz. Korkmaz pump fakes it, finds Niang. Niang over to Drummond. Drummond doesn't find anybody, and is a turnover going the other way. It'll now be Nets basketball with under 10 minutes to go. Dan Burke replacing Doc Rivers, as most of you probably don't know, in the Untitled protocols, as Harden takes a three, and that is water for James Harden. Makes it a 1-point game, 86-85. 9.5 minutes to go. Milton gets to Korkmaz. Korkmaz over to Drummond. Drummond holding on to it, finding Korkmaz now. Korkmaz trying to go back to Drummond. It deflected off, I believe, Bruce Brown out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Sixers with 10 on the shot clock. Milton inbounds it to Thybulle. Milton looking around, buying that time. Milton loses the ball, and everybody's arguing as the officials. Did they call that on Claxton? Who'd they call it on? I think they called it on James Johnson, actually. So it's inbounded again by Milton over to Niang. Niang getting it out to Milton. Milton driving up with it, getting blocked. And the Nets are able to get it back. Here comes Harden down the other end. Harden putting it up and putting it in for Brooklyn. Durant is all fired up on the bench. 87-86 in favor of the Brooklyn Nets. And they called an and one for James Harden as the foul was called on George Niang, as Niang is still having a discussion with the official. Harden takes it, misses it. So it's still a 1-point game here with about 9 minutes to go. Here's Milton. Milton over to Niang. Niang over to Thybulle. Over to Drummond. Drummond finding George for three. It is missed. Rebounded by Claxton over to Harden. Harden. That is tough, though, because at the same time when they've called the foul on Matisse, but that's a tough call because if you guys are seeing it on your televisions right now, Claxton was playing as a screen on Thibault, but he kind of knocked Thibault into Harden, so I think that should have actually been an offensive foul on Claxton for an illegal screen. But Matisse is checking on Harden, making sure he's all right. That's good sportsmanship right there. He's still 87-86 with about 8.5 minutes to go. Matisse against Harden. Harden dribbling the ball, getting through everybody, putting it up, missing it. Drummond trying to handle it. Curry bats it everywhere. And it is staying with Brooklyn. 8.5 minutes to go. Still 87-86. Still a 1-point game. Deflected it off the rim. Drummond couldn't handle it, and neither could Seth Curry. So, 14 left on the shot clock for Brooklyn. Harden inbounds it to Claxton. Back to Harden. Harden out to Patty Mills. And Patty Mills stepped out of bounds, so it is Sixers basketball. Let's go! Here we go. Curry with the ball now. Sixers have a chance for the lead back. Curry giving it to Niang. Niang back to Curry. Curry looking around, buying time. Curry with the step back. 2, and it is good for Seth Curry from mid-range as the Sixers retake the lead 88-87 with 8 minutes to go. Harden against Matisse. And Harden loses the ball. Drummond gets it to Curry. And is deflected by Harden. So it will stay Sixers basketball. Sixers with the great play, taking that away from Harden. As I don't even know what Harden was doing. But he just lost the ball. Got a little too cocky with it. And lost the ball to Seth Curry. Passes inbounded from Matisse to Seth. Seth getting around Bruce Brown. Curry over to Niang. Niang buying that time. Niang putting it up. Can he get it in? The answer is no. Drummond cannot get the rebound either. Here comes Kevin Durant. Durant over to Harden. Harden bouncing off Niang. Harden driving up, going up, missing it. Drummond gets the rebound. Here comes Seth Curry. Curry against Bruce Brown. Curry spinning around Bruce Brown. Curry getting it to Drummond. Drummond now just standing there for the moment. He gave it away, but I think they're going to call a foul against Brooklyn. I don't know who would be against because I really couldn't tell. Almost if it was actually out of bounds, that's what I think it was actually out of bounds. As Curry inbounded to Niang, lost the ball for the moment, but Curry regains possession. Curry dribbling with that basketball. Curry out to Niang for 3. And it is water for George Niang. Let's go. Sorry, guys. There was a little crazy right there. Niang has 9 off the bench. Durant over to Claxton. Claxton over to Harden. Harden against Korkmaz. Harden with the jumper for 3. That is no good. As it's rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Seth Curry. Curry buying that time. Gets around Harden. Curry looking around. It is lost in the air as the Nets regain possession. Here comes Durant, and there's a foul called. So there was a timeout. I don't know what happened. There was actually a timeout. Might be a timeout by Steve Nash. Who knows? Good play by George Niang, man. Good play by George. Woo! Wow, man, what a game that we are watching right now. What a game we are all watching, man. This is a great game, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. This is such a good game to watch. George Niang coming in clutch with a clutch 3, man. Let's go. Big shot to put the Sixers up 4, man. Let's go. Sixers are definitely doing big things right now. Be right back, guys.
Learn more about the COVID-19 booster at COVID-19 at the same offices.
Okay, we did this last week. So we did just hit our points bet parlay, supercharging the power of parlay B2. And that's how you do points bet. That's how you bet money. New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
This is the Nissan sales event. There's something all on too. This is the part where I want you to say today.
This round one is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go Sixers. And our Toyota.
All right, guys. Have returned now. And here's Aldridge going for 2, and it is good. As it is 91-89 right now. Aldridge with the clutch shot to put the Nets down by 2. Here comes Korkmaz. Korkmaz finding that time. Korkmaz putting it up. Missing that as he will get fouled and going to the line for 2. Guys, be right back again. Two-point gamer now. Korkmaz made the first one, but missed the second one, guys. As Embiid is now checked into the game. Harden against Korkmaz now. Using Durant as a screen. Durant against Korkmaz now. Durant going against Korkmaz. Durant with the step back, and it is good for Kevin Durant to tie the ball game at 91 apiece. 5.5 minutes to go. It looks like another timeout is going to be called by the Sixers, by Dan Burke. Keep forgetting the guy's name. I don't know why. Dan Burke taking the timeout for Philly.
It's the final days. Or get holiday ready sales event. Your last chance to get the best deals of the year on for F Series. America's focus on trucks for 4 years straight. Only 4 days to save on a full line of SUVs. Hurry in. It's the final days. Or get holiday ready sales event. Give Skate Edge and Apple. All 5 chance to take all with 0% APR financing for 60 months plus 1,000 cash back.
All right, guys, back again here. Sixers and Nets are each tied at 91 apiece, man. This is going to be a good finish, man. Any team can win it. Both teams have played great, but only one team can, in fact, come out on top. The question is, who will it be? Sixers looking for a win on the road in Brooklyn. Looking to get their first win against the Nets this season. $91 all. I think it's about like 5 minutes left, so we'll see what happens. So 91 each. 5.5 minutes to go. Here's Tobias Harris. Harris finding Embiid. Embiid looking around against Aldridge. Foul with 21s. Embiid puts it up, misses it, but will get fouled to go to the line for 2. $5:15 to go. Joel a chance to give the Sixers the lead. And Joel will do it after the first one, as he will make the first free throw. For 30 points right here as well. Joel's going to miss it. Will not make that second one and will not have that 30. Will not have that 30 burger. Harden against Maxey. Harden dribbling the ball. Harden finds Durant. Durant back to Harden. Harden to the right. Back to Durant. Durant against Maxey. Durant puts it up and in. It is good. Durant gives the Brooklyn Nets a 1-point lead with under 5 minutes to go. 4:45 left. Here's Tobias Harris. Harris finding Embiid. Embiid looking for that 30 burger. Embiid puts it up, misses it. Thibault gets the rebound. Curry over to Maxey in the corner for 3. And it is good for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go! Let's go! Tyrese Maxey from the corner. He's been efficient from 3. 4 for 7 from behind the arc with 20 points. Durant looking around, buying that time as Durant will get fouled. What a game by Tyrese, man. 4 for 7 from behind the arc. Let's go. Tyrese Maxey, man. Holy cow. This kid is, I'm telling you, this kid is going to be a freaking stud in the future. Harden will inbound it to Nolan Claxton. Claxton against Embiid. Claxton getting it to Harden. Harden driving up with it, putting it up and putting it in and tying it up at 95. With 4 minutes to go. Maxey getting it to Embiid. Embiid gets it to Tobias Harris. Harris looking around, buying time. Toby not having a good game tonight. Toby putting it up and putting it in is Tobias Harris. Let's go. Tobias Harris says, I'm going to give my Sixers team a lead right back. Here comes Harden down the other end. Harden stepping back. Harden against Tyrese Maxey. Harden looking around, getting it to Claxton, who puts it up, missing it, and now Harden tipping it up and in with under 3.5 minutes to go. $97 apiece each. And the key that the Nets are doing is rebounding. That is big time key for the Nets on why they're making this close right now. And they're making it really competitive at the same time. Sixers got to start rebounding a little bit more. Drive of the game. Here we go. Matisse Thybulle just driving it up and laying it up and in. That's a good play right there. As there was a great pass by Shake Milton to getting it over to Matisse. That's a good play for the drive of the game by far. As Toby gets to Embiid, Embiid putting it up. Embiid puts it in and one, which will get Embiid that 30 burger. Give him 31 on the night and a foul. 31 for Embiid. Let's go. That's right. LaMarcus Aldridge cannot hold Joel Embiid. Cannot hold him. 31 burger for Joel. Make that 32. Let's go. The score is now 197 with 3:10 to go. Here comes Harden, guarded by Tyrese Maxey. Harden gets it to Durant. Durant taking the quick mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Durant and this Nets team are seriously making it competitive, as it is 199 with under 3 minutes to go. Maxey looking around, finding Curry. Curry getting around an Embiid screen. Getting it to Embiid. And Maxey in the corner for three. And it is good! Tyrese Maxey is a grown man! He has been so good from that spot. Make that 5-for-8 for Tyrese freaking Maxey. As the Nets get a message right back and get another 2-pointer. Here comes Tobias Harris. Maxey again. Maxey going up and misses it. No goaltend is called. Here comes Durant. Guarded by Matisse over to Harden. 103 to 99 is the score. Harden over to Durant. 4-3. That is airballed, and it is out against the Nets. Man, oh man, oh man. This is a really close game right now. There's no goaltend. There was no goaltend. Should have actually been 2 more points for Tyrese. Going the other way. Here's Seth Curry. Curry going for 3. That is good! Seth Curry! A money 3 by Seth. 106 to 99. 9-2 run for the Sixers in the last minute and a half. Harden getting fouled by Tyrese Maxey. As I think the ball did come out of his hands, so it'll be 2 free throws for James Harden. Oh, man, dude. This is literally going to come down to the wire. Holy cow. Curry with the clutch 3. Let's go. Harden will miss the first one. Minute 46 left. Harden going to make the second one. Here we go. Looking around, buying time is Curry. Curry going to the right. Curry backing up on Aldridge, finding Embiid. Embiid against Durant. Embiid spinning out. Embiid finding a wide open Maxey. Maxey wanted another three, but will take a mid-range jumper. And it's good! Tyrese freaking Maxey is a grown man! Grown Man University is where Tyrese Maxey came from tonight. Let's go! Harden finding Claxton. Back to Patty Mills for three. It is air ball. Rebounded by Maxey. Went off the beach, back over to Curry. Curry is just going to dribble with the ball forever. And man, oh man, oh man. Lucas Hallman, perfect time to be back in the chat, my guy. What's going on? Set from three. That is off, and no foul is called. What is going on, Lucas? Definitely appreciate you for stopping in the stream, my guy. Harden looking around against Embiid. Embiid was kind of grabbing him for the moment. And I think that is going to be a foul against Embiid. Lucas, perfect time for you to get in here, my guy, because you are seeing Tyrese Maxey coming in from Grown Man University and knocking down three after three after three and after mid-range jump shot. You're seeing it at the perfect time, my guy. That's right. Harden is a baby, you already know. Harden will knock down the first free throw. Maxey, greater than Lord. Not yet, but Maxey will definitely be a stud, my guy. Yes, sir. 108 to 101. You definitely came out at the right time, Lucas Hallman, because you're seeing Tyrese Maxey play like a grown man tonight, as Harden will make the second one. Tyrese Maxey came from Grown Man University tonight as making a statement. Maxey against Patty Mills. Maxey gets it to Curry. Curry, directing traffic, gets to Maxey. Maxey over to Curry. Curry finds Toby. Toby against Harden. Toby looking around. Under 5 on the shot clock. Toby putting it up. And it is no good. Everybody's rebounding it. And Embiid gets it. And gets it to go. And one for Joel. Let's go. Yes, sir. Joel Hunts Embiid is a grown man on top of that. Let's go. Yes, sir. I wish I had the air horn, but I'm charging my computer, but I'll get that back. But I will get it back at the end of the game when hopefully the Sixers will come out on top and beat the crap out of the Brooklyn Nets. Embiid is Kevin Durant's father. You already know, my guy. Embiid is taking Kevin Durant to school. Embiid is taking Kevin Durant back to first grade. Just put Embiid on the line, bro. You have Aldridge separating these guys. Like, Aldridge, what are you? Like, the president of the NBA, like LeBron? Jeez. 15.3 seconds left. Sixers should come out on top with the dub. 34 points for Embiid. Can make it. 35 right here. Let's go, Joel. And probably 36, but no, it was just one, and Embiid missed the free throw. Durant comes down the other end. Harden getting it to Claxton. Harden pops him in the air. Durant, Aldridge for two, no good. Embiid's going to run it out, and let's go! Where are those cocky Nets fans at? Where are the Nets fans? Where's the Nets fans? Where are the Brooklyn Nets fans at? Where are those cocky Brooklyn Nets fans? If the Sixers start winning a lot more, don't be surprised if Embiid is in MVP contention. Yeah, but he's got to stay healthy too, my guy. Sixers come out with a W. Where are those cocky Nets fans? Where are those cocky Nets fans? Hang on. Give me a second. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, everybody. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye, Brooklyn Nets. Hang on 1 second. First of all, let's sound off this air horn again like we started at the beginning of the stream. Play it multiple times here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Playing it 5 times. Here we go. That's 2 of 5 right here. Number 3 right there. Number 4. And finally, number 5. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. But Maxine All-Star, you already know. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Man, that is a good jam. Let's go. Man, where are those cocky Brooklyn Nets fans, man? Where are y'all at, man? We're favored by so much because the Philadelphia 76ers are missing a lot of players. And they're missing their head coach due to the illness and him testing positive. Well, you know what? We have a man by the name of Dan Burke who just replaced Doc Rivers in this game and came out on fire and literally lit it up tonight. And so did the players. Let's go. Let's look at the final stats for tonight from both teams, man. Let's go. We now go to 19-16 on the season, while the Nets go to 23-10 on the season. Let's look at the stats overall, starting on the Sixers side. Joel Embiid with the massive game today. 34 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Tyrese Maxey with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Seth Curry with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Andre Drummond with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and an assist. 9 points for Tobias Harris with as well as 6 rebounds and 6 assists. 6 points for Matisse Thybulle with 4 rebounds and an assist. And that was it for scoring for the Sixers side. Now, if we turn to the Nets side, I will give respect, though, for Kevin Durant and James Harden. They each had 33 points. James Harden added 14 rebounds and 10 assists to that. And Kevin Durant had 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists added to his 33 points tonight. And they were the main 2 guys that were carrying this team tonight. LaMarcus Aldridge with 12 points, 8 rebounds, no assists. Nicholas Claxton with 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 points for Patty Mills, 3 rebounds and an assist. James Johnson with 4 points, a rebound, no assists. 3 points for Blake Griffin, 3 rebounds and an assist. And Cameron Thomas with 2 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. And that's it for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, in terms of team stats overall, Sixers ended up shooting 42% from the field. Nets ended up shooting 46%. Sixers shot 41% from behind the arc. Nets shot 26%. Sixers shot 65% from the free throw line. Nets shot 78%. Nets out-rebounded us 53-42. We out-rebounded them offensively 14-13. We both had the same amount of assists with 21. 9 blocks to 4 blocks for the Nets. We outstole them 10-4. 17 turnovers for the Nets, 7 for us. We had 44 points in the paint. The Nets had 42, and there were 42 fouls called in total. Well, guys, definitely appreciate y'all for coming through and enjoying this one as the Philadelphia 76ers get a big W over the Brooklyn Nets, and I don't want to hear any of those cocky Nets fans talking all their crap and and talking and saying, oh, the Sixers, they don't have their head coach. Oh, they don't have some of their players because of the virus protocol. Oh, we should win this game by a landslide. Well, you know what, Nets? Y'all did it. You all did not win this game. You did not win this game, and you all didn't come close. Joel Embiid took you to school. Tyrese Maxey took you to school. Everybody took you to school tonight. So, time to shut up with all that cockiness, and it's time to advance to the next one, which is going to be in 2022. So, let's go, man. Sixers get a big win over the Nets to finish up 2021. Let's go. Definitely appreciate you guys for watching this live play-by-play between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely has been a good ride on these live play-by-plays for 2021. And we'll see you in 2022 for the next play-by-play and more videos coming out. Might see a few more videos for 2021. Who knows how many there will be or if there will be any. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate y'all for riding me for the live play-by-plays for 2021. And until next time, we will see you next time. And fellas, peace out. Enjoy this one, man. Go Sixers!